Hey, what's up, man? Y'all already know who it is, man. It's your boy Black Superman coming with a powerful video. This video, I know why y'all clicked it. I'm going to be talking about my prep process, my cut process. Now, I'm not prepping for a competition, not yet at least. But I just want to share this information with y'all for any of my guys out there that want to cut down and want to get lean and want to do it the right way. Now, these are the measures. This is the measures. I know y'all can see it. Hopefully it's legible enough for y'all. I know it might not be super legible, but hopefully y'all can see what I have up here. If not, I'm going to say it so you'll hear me say it. But this is the approach that I like to take when I'm cutting. Because when we cut down, guys, it's a very important thing. It's a lot to it. I'm going to go into it in this video. Look, if you got any comments or anything, make sure y'all comment below, any questions or anything. And I'll get back to you on these questions. All right. So, as you can see here, I got diet, training, lifestyle, macros, cardio, and routine. These are some very powerful pillars when it comes to cutting down and doing it correctly and being successful. I know y'all want to be successful with this. So that's why I chose to share this today. Because I think it'll help y'all out a lot, especially if you're trying to cut down and you want to cut down the right way. All right. Y'all got to excuse me too, man. I was running, trying to hurry up and get back here so I could hurry up and do this video for y'all. But I got y'all. So, diet. I'm going to start with diet. Diet. As you can see, I have 3 numbers here. This is pretty much the caloric intake that I'm going to eat a day, right? Now, point blank period. If you want to cut down, if you want to lower your body fat, if you want to get lean, your diet, you have to be at a caloric deficit. I don't care what's going on. Caloric deficit, fat loss, caloric deficit, fat loss, caloric deficit, as long as you do it correctly, okay? So, if you guys have been paying any attention, I know it's been a while since I did a video, but I have been speeding my metabolism up. I've been building muscle, which I've put a great deal on. I'm happy with the muscle I've put on. I've had many cuts here and there, but for the most part, I've just been focusing on putting muscle on. I've done it very well, and I've sped my metabolism up. Right now, to maintain my weight, I want to say it's anywhere from 3,900 to 4,000 calories to maintain my weight, y'all. Right now, I'm currently at 257 pounds, okay? 257 pounds. So, I have 3 different levels. As you can see here, I got green zone. I call it green zone, yellow zone, and then a red zone, okay? This is going to be 3 different phases of my fat loss and my cut phase that I'll go through, and I'll switch my calories. So for the first one, in the green zone, I'm going to start my cutoff at 3,500 calories. Now for you, it just depends on what your maintenance is. Figure out what your maintenance calories are and then subtract anywhere from 300 to 500 calories from that. It depends on what type of cut you're trying to do and how aggressively you want to cut. Me personally, I'm dropping mine's down about 400 to 500 calories below my maintenance. All right. So if you want to get your cut started and get it flowing, I suggest you do the same thing. I'm doing it right now. All right. 3,500 calories. That puts me in a caloric deficit and I'm starting my cut. Okay. That's the green zone. Then once I do this, I'll see how long I'll be able to get a decent amount of results with that 3,500 caloric deficit or calorie intake per day. And once I reach a plateau, the first week, my weight isn't really moving anywhere, I ain't doing nothing. Second week, my weight still ain't moving nowhere, I ain't doing nothing. Then I'm going to drop my calories down to 3,300. That's a 200 calorie decrease. Guys, this is very paramount, all right? I'm telling you, works like a charm, all right? So I'm going to bring it back down to 3,300, and that is yellow. So that's the yellow zone. Then for the red zone, once I reach a plateau at 3,300 calories, I'm going to bring it down to 3,100 calories. Now, guys, listen. If you want to learn how to speed your metabolism up, comment below, okay? I'll do a video on speeding your metabolism up. It works like a charm, okay? I call it the restoration phase. If y'all want me to do a video on the restoration phase, comment below. Like this video. Let me get at least 100 likes on here. I got y'all, all right? Now, as of right now, this is my diet. These are my 3 zones. If it's correct, I should be able to finish my cutout with this 3,100 calories. I should be able to finish my cutout with this 3,100 calories, all right? That's the goal. Now, if not, it may drop lower than that. But I'm pretty certain that I shouldn't have to go below 2,900 calories, all right? I'm thinking like if it gets pretty rough, or if I'm not, getting leaner and leaner and leaner, if I can't continue my cut at 3,100, I'm thinking it's probably gonna be about 2,900 more than likely. I might have to go to a red zone, in which is probably really my normal red, and it's probably about 29. But that's the diet approach, and I highly suggest that you guys have this approach as well in your cut if you're looking to cut this way. All right. Now we're gonna move on to the next thing: macros. Macros, protein, fats, carbs. How many of these should you be eating a day? Well, I'm gonna tell you how many I'm eating, okay? And then I'm gonna also guide you in a way to figure out where you want your calories to be, okay? So, as you can see right here, protein, 225 grams a day. The reason why I'm going with 225 grams a day is because that is my goal weight. Okay, some people, they have their own way on how they like to do their protein. Some trainers will tell you, all right, I need you to eat 1.8 to 2 grams per pound of your body weight in protein. Me personally, I don't do that. And you don't have to eat that much protein to keep your muscle retained and to get lean and to hold on to your muscle. As long as when you get near that goal weight, you're eating at least a gram of protein per pound of your body weight, you will be fine, you will be safe, and you should retain your muscle. As long as you're not overdoing some other things. But that's my protein. And I highly suggest, depending on what your weight is, to kind of shoot for your goal weight in terms of your protein intake daily, okay? I just feel like it's the best approach. But yeah, if you do tons of protein, it could definitely help you with protein synthesis and all that. It's not gonna hurt you, but that's what I do. I suggest it for you as well. Fat. I'm going with about 80 grams of fat a day, okay? That works for me. Carbs. As you can see, I have a high number of carbs, 422 grams a day. That's what I'm starting my cutoff with. And guess what? I'm not carb sensitive anymore. It's because I've done things that help me with that. And I've put myself through such a restoration phase that my body can tolerate more carbs and everything. My metabolism is on fire right now. All right. That's why I could actually get away with being at 422 grams of carbs and still cut down. Now, when we speak on the green, yellow, and red zone, so more than likely what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch between, What I'm going to do is once I hit this yellow zone, right, and I go down to 3,300 calories, I'm going to take 200 calories from either my carbs or my fat. And that's pretty much what I like to do. I like to leave leeway with the fat and the carbs. You always want your protein to stay the same. My protein is going to stay the same. You want yours to stay the same. All right. So 422. Once I get into that yellow zone, the carbs are coming down. I like to start with the carbs first. I usually do carbs, fat, carbs. But I try my best to keep as many carbs as I can in the caloric deficit. So I might do carbs first and then kind of keep bringing the fat down until, I get to my minimum fat intake, which is about 50 grams of fat. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, once I reach that part, I pull from the carbs. But this is the way to get lean, y'all, and to get shredded, okay? Now, training. We're going to get into training. This is the next thing, y'all, training. A very, very important part of this fat loss phase. Diet is the most important, obviously. Macros is very important. That protein, man, you got to make sure you're getting that protein in. But training is very important as well, too. This is the split that me, not you. You gotta figure out what's gonna work for you, but you can try what I do too. If it ain't the best for you, try different splits. Depends on how many times you can get to the gym. If you can only get to the gym 3 days a week, I recommend you do a full body program. If you can only get to the gym 4 days a week, I recommend you do an upper lower program. If you can get to the gym 5 to 6 days a week, 7, then pick up something like this. But this is what I like to do. I don't even like to call it push-pull either. I don't call it push-pull legs. I do chest, triceps, and rear delt work on day 1. Then I do back, biceps, and delts. That's front delt, mid delt, okay? Side delt. Then on day 3, I do legs and abs, okay? Day 4, I rest. I don't do anything. Day 5, I do chest, triceps, rear delt work again, and so on. Then day 6, I'll do back, biceps, and delts. And then on day 7, I do legs and abs. Pretty much, this is a 3 days on, 1 day off. And I just keep the cycle going. 3 days on, 1 day off. 3 days on, 1 day off. And that works so well for me. I retain the most muscle. I look very good. My pumps are amazing. I'm still able to hit all my muscles twice a week. And, you know, legs and abs, I still make sure I hit my abs twice a week in that sense. It's amazing for me. Figure out what works for you. If you guys need suggestions or want me to do videos on these different workouts and workout splits, comment below. I got y'all. I'll break it down for you and give you all the information that you need. All right, that's what I'm here for, guys. All right, now, the next one, cardio. This is a cardio. This is a cardio. This is a very important process with your fat loss too. Now, this might make you laugh or it might take you for a loop, but you know, you don't have to do cardio every time, you know. There's a lot of famous bodybuilders like Charles Glass, who has a YouTube channel now, amazing YouTube channel. I love that guy. He talks about all the time how he wasn't really doing cardio like that, especially in his prime. He said he just focused on diet and trained and lift, you know, had good volume in his workout split, and he was good. But I actually love cardio. I think cardio is good. We shouldn't overdo it. But anyway, cardio. This is my plan here. And I also want to help you guys out. So, with cardio, I do HIIT and LISS, which is low intensity, steady state cardio. Now, y'all know if you watch my videos, I talk about different things. I talk about, LISS and low intense, steady state cardio and how it's less stressful on the body than HIIT, which is true. But you can do both. It's not going to hurt you, right? You can do both, okay? Just pay attention to how many calories you're burning when you're doing it, when you're on these machines. I like to use like treadmills so I can keep track of like how many calories I'm burning. I put my information in there. And it's just a good way to kind of track to understand. So if I'm doing a HIIT workout, I might get on a treadmill and I might, jog at 6.5 miles per hour and then, walk for like 3.5 miles per hour. And then I might do like 8 miles per hour and then slow it down to 6 miles per hour. Just different intervals. I like to do that for my head. I can run, I can slow it down, and it's good for me. I love it. I enjoy it. Find something that you enjoy first and foremost, all right? And sometimes I'll walk. I'll do walking. I'll get on the treadmill and I'll walk for 30 minutes. I'll even go outside and I'll walk for 30 minutes, I treat these as my cardio workouts. But here's the thing I want you to focus on. Remember, green, yellow, and red. These are different levels, right? So in the green, I like to start out with about 2 cardio sessions a week, okay? So that's 1 HIIT training or maybe 2 HIIT trainings, or I might do 1 HIIT training and a good long list, you know what I'm saying? Low intensity, steady state, like, I don't know, like I could be on a bicycle, I could do the rowing machine or the treadmill, walking. Then in the yellow zone, I do about 3 to 4 cardio sessions. Remember, it's with the calories and everything. I do about 3 to 4 sessions. It's probably getting dark in here too, y'all. I'm losing my natural light. Hopefully y'all can still see it. But then in the red zone, I bump it up to 5 to 6 cardio sessions per week. And that's when I'm in the nitty gritty. That's the red zone, the danger zone. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when I'm in the zone. And guys, I'm telling you, this approach, like, I'm not ready to cut yet. I'm not ready to compete yet. I don't want to do that. I have to do it for myself first, the way I want to do it and how I want to look before I go compete with anybody. But I know when I do compete and when I do prep for the competition, this is going to be my approach more than likely. I just don't see me changing. But it's going to work. It works, guys. Try it out. Try it out and ask questions if you guys don't fully get what I'm saying. 5 to 6 cardio sessions a week. That's HIIT. I'll probably do like 2 HIIT and then the rest is LISS. I'm not gonna do 5. I'm not gonna do 5 sessions of HIIT. It's not happening. You know what I'm saying? I'll do 2 sessions of HIIT And then I'll do the rest and list, maybe 30, 40 minutes walking on a treadmill, something like that. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. All right, let's get into the other one. Lifestyle. Lifestyle, this is very important, especially in the cut, especially when we bring ourselves to a caloric deficit, guys. This is very important, all right? Because this will make or break you right here. Your lifestyle, it'll make and break you. You know what I'm saying? It'll make and break your cut. It'll make and break your progress. All of this shit is very important. So the first thing, and damn for sure not the least, stress management. Stress management. So when I start my cut, when I get to my cutting phase, there's a couple of things that I focus on with stress management. One thing's for sure is I tend to pray longer and meditate, you know, in the Most High, and just talking and giving thanks and being thankful, and like just focusing on the Most High, His power, Him being the greatest of all, the Creator. It helps me with stress a lot. I meditate in Him, you know. Meditation, these are key things that could really help you, but it helps with managing stress. So when I'm cutting down, I make sure I'm tapping into the Most High. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying my best to be at one with the Most High, because I'm going to need it. I'm going to need that spiritual help, guidance, protection even, because when you cut down, you have to understand you're very vulnerable. You know, it's normal to feel snappy, aggravated, and, you know, possibly flipping, man, and getting real upset, you know, more upset than you normally do. So the best thing to do, and the thing that I've accepted is I have to I have to focus and be very keen on my approach to stress management. Because if I don't, I'm either going to just say the heck with the cut, or, you know, I'm going to flipping out, spazzing on somebody, like I've done plenty of times in the past when I'm cutting down. So especially in this plan, in this case, and in this time, and this cut specifically, I'm going to put emphasis on stress management, because like I said, I don't want to cause no extra issues for myself, for my loved ones, for anybody. So I highly suggest that you take that seriously too. And if you guys want any tips on stress management, I will do a video on that too. Comment below. Okay? Stress management, very important. Doing things that you enjoy doing things that are fun. If you like to go to the movies, if you like to go hiking, having sex with your loved one, like all of these things can really help with stress management. And I highly suggest you guys focus on that and think about that, because it's a real serious thing, guys. Don't overlook stress management. Also, utilizing herbs that help with stress as well, and anxiety. These things are very important. Natural herbs, I know I love herbs, and that's what I'm all about. Superhuman Fast Train Hill. Herbs is going to be super good for me during this phase in helping me with stress management. All right. Another one, sleep. 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Okay, that's what I'm shooting for. I'm shooting for 7 to 9 hours of sleep a day during this cut, because sleep is very important. It's all connected. Stress management, sleep. If you ain't get a lot of sleep, I ain't get a lot of sleep last night. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I have to make up for it. But I find myself more irritated. Easier. It's easier for me to be aggravated. You know what I'm saying? Snappy. Not as sociable as I normally am. So when you're in a caloric deficit and when you cut, this on a whole nother level. So you got to have that in mind, guys. You got to think about that. All right, it's very important. Okay, sleep. So 7 to 9 hours of sleep. You need it so you can retain your muscle and you don't lose muscle. Because when we don't get enough sleep, our body doesn't heal the way that it could or should. So these are all things that you want to consider. Okay, get the sleep. Try your best to get the sleep. Eating out, lifestyle, eating out. So in the green zone, I like to keep my eating out at a very, very low minimum, right? Very low. I like to keep it to a minimum of maybe once every couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? Eating out. Especially when I'm serious and I'm dialing in on my cut, because I really want to stick to my diet and my calories. And that's something that you guys want to keep in mind. When we go out to eat, it's so easy to eat more calories than you thought you ate. So in a lot of these cases, if I'm going out with the family and I want to eat out, I'll more than likely get something that I'm very clear on how many calories it probably is and how much protein and fats and carbs it has. So I might get like a 4-ounce chicken breast with a nice big salad. You know what I'm saying? I know that that's not going to be a lot of calories. I know I can get away with that. You see what I'm saying? So that's my approach to eating out. And then like maybe once every 2 to 3 weeks, I'll have me like a nice, you know, treat meal, if you will, or something where I'm just really enjoying myself and eating. And I'll prepare myself for that. I'll make sure I train first, do a little extra cardio, and even kind of fast a bit, just to shorten my eating window so that I don't overeat for that day. That's my approach with eating out, guys. You don't have to spoil the fun. You can still go out to eat with your people and your family. Just, you know, choose things and go places where you can really, really watch the calories and watch how much you eat and pick things that's high in protein. Just pick high protein stuff like chicken wings, like, you know, be creative. Get you some salad instead of all that other stuff. And make sure you're hitting those other calories. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I do in this plan. But when I start getting into yellow zone and red zone, it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's different. I'll do, especially in the red zone, I'll do more cheat meals. I'll probably do a cheat meal like once a week, maybe even twice. But I keep it to a minimum, and I try not to overdo it. You know, that's the biggest thing. I try not to overdo the eating out, even in the red zone. But when the more and more you get deeper into that cut and you start lowering body fat, your body's going to need some cheat meals, okay? Not a lot and not going crazy with calories, just something to enjoy for your sanity, for your mentality, things like that. Time management, big one. So time management is really just managing your time, managing your career, your at work, what you do, you know, on a daily, and managing it so that you can still adhere to the things that you got to do for your cut, like training, like having time to make sure that your meals are set and meals are straight, having time to do cardio. You know what I'm saying? Time management, managing your time so that it fits and is conducive to the plan that you have for your body and your physique. It's that simple. Time management. And then environment. I try to be very, very careful on where I'm putting myself. And a lot of that ties back into stress management. I try my best. Like if I know I'm super irritated and I'm aggravated because, you know, I'm cutting and I'm hungry or I'm whatever, you know, and my wife, she might be kind of in a mood too, then I know, okay, I got to kind of switch the scenery and I got to kind of give myself some space and maybe find something else to do or go chill with somebody else or one of my friends or something or go do something that I like to do and enjoy to do. And just kind of communicate that to my wife later and let her know, you know. Communication is going to be key too, especially to with your loved ones and the people that you're around. Don't be afraid to be open and honest about it and say, hey, you know, I'm going to be a bit like vulnerable during this phase. I'm going to be a bit a bit aggravated at some points and irritated. And it's nothing personal to y'all. It's just, you know, I'm putting my body through a deal of stress in this cutting phase. And, you know, if people love you and they care about you, they'll be understanding, right? But back to that environment thing, you know, just really you have to really focus on, and that's what I'm going to focus on, is just creating an environment for myself that's conducive for me to achieve this cut, okay? And to reach the goals. It's that simple. So just think about that with your environment. Try to put yourself in an environment that's conducive to your success. And that's what I'm going to focus on. And then last but not least, routine, okay? Goal setting. So with goal setting, you know, each week, I'm going to be looking to lose anywhere from about 1.5 to 2.5 pounds a week, okay? That's my goal. You know, there's different instances where different things may happen and may kind of, you know, throw it off a bit. And especially in the beginning, like I already know, like in the green phase, I already know my weight is just going to be like, boom, it's going to drop. It's going to be like, boom. And if that happens with you, don't be scared. You know, it's normal. A lot of that's going to be water weight. A lot of it is going to be the fact that you're not eating the way you were eating before. So you're not eating as much salt, sodium, extra calories. But you will notice that your weight is just going to start dropping and dropping. And it's normal. If that continues for about 2 to 3 weeks, yeah, then that means your caloric deficit is a bit too low. If you're losing like 5 pounds a week and it's just like 1 week, 5, next week, 5, week after that, 5, it's time to add a little more calories to your diet. You're losing way too much weight, way too fast. But if you're losing that about 5 pounds in that first week, it's normal. Most of it is water weight. Even the second week, if you lose about 4 to 5, it's kind of normal. depending on the individual, depending on your lifestyle, your diet, and how you eat, okay? But anyways, yeah, that's going to be my goal, and you want to have these goals set. You want to have a weight goal. You want to have, strength maintenance goals, like keeping your strength. You want to have a waist measurement goal. You know what I'm saying? All of that. You want to be tracking these different things, which leads to another one, tracking. You want to be tracking your weight, tracking your food, tracking your waist to see what that's doing. That's coming down. You are lowering your body fat. If your waist, your circumference of your waist is coming down, your body fat's lowering. So that is a good, great, beautiful sign. But you want to be tracking these things just so that you know and understand what's going on. You want to have a routine. You want to stick to it. Tracking your food, learning how much all these different foods, how many calories all these different foods have. That's exactly what I do and what I'm doing. It just helps me every time I do one of these phases. All right. I suggest that you do the same. But the biggest thing is consistency. Just being consistent with all of this shit. Just consistency. Consistency with training. Consistency with the cardio. Consistency with your macros. Consistency with that. With the sleep. With the eating out. Stress management. All of this is going to bless your plan and your cutting plan. All right. Prepping plan. Whatever you're looking to do. But this can also lead you to compete if you wanted to compete. And if I wanted to compete in November, I could start prepping right now. You know what I'm saying? It's only April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. That's only 6 months from now. I mean, not only, but that's 6 months from now. That's a long time. You know what I'm saying? That's 24 weeks. If I wanted to prep for a show in November, I could. And I'll reach my goal way before November. Like right now, following the plan that I have, I should be at 225 in about 12 to 13 weeks. About 13 weeks, I should be at 225. That's my goal. So, you can really go some far places with your physique following a plan and having a setup like this. I'm going to do it. If you guys want me to actually show you guys my whole process and start vlogging a lot of this stuff, I will. If y'all want me to start posting more information about my fat loss process and what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, and just, doing videos and vlogging concerning all of that, comment below, let me know, and I'll do it, okay? Also, if you're interested in me actually coaching you, I do personal training and coaching online. I can coach you through this entire process. I can help you. I can help you do this and succeed. But if you want to try it on your own, I just gave y'all my whole plan for free. This is an effective plan that can help you succeed and lower your body fat and get lean, okay? And if you follow it and stay consistent and figure out the things that you need for your goals, you will look amazing, okay? But if you really, really want that help from me as a coach, just contact me, comment below, and pretty soon, I'll have the link up, but I'll shoot you a link. Or just hit me up on Instagram. If you're very, very interested, hit me up on Instagram at the@the.blacksuperman. At the@the.blacksuperman, and we'll get you started, man. Look, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope that you can utilize, put this to work and really, really use it for your benefit. I hope you guys transform with this plan. I hope you hit me up and say, yo, man, and send me some transformation videos. Be like, yo, thanks, Black Superman, for giving me this info. I transform with it. Thank you. I hope it blesses y'all. I hope y'all have a blessed and wonderful night, day, morning, whenever y'all watching this, man. Look, until next time, y'all. Salute.